Went everywhere.
I don't know. Oh! What's this say here? The pious something. Yeah. Watch out, Panda. Get away from that from Daddy. You can sit down if you want to get in the video. Sit down for Daddy. What?
That's old now.
Who's in that picture, ma'am?
Dad and Terry and Gary.
So this picture here, wow, how old is it?
He was about two and a half.
So 1962. So this picture right here,
Gary never died to see that.
this is my dad
And a friend.
and Dad's friend Gary Stafford from New Brunswick.
Yeah.
They were from New Brunswick. And that's my brother Terry right at the bottom. I don't know if you can see the picture too good. But that's my dad, Gary Stafford, and my brother Terry in 1962 in New Brunswick. But hold on now, ma'am. Hold on now. I got something here. This is a little thing I found. It says 1944 and it's signed by the pious, blessed by the pious of the Archbishop. Or something, whatever that means.
Just prayers. That was in the prayer book.
Okay, hold on now, ma'am. We'll get into, I want to ask you some questions, then we'll get into, this is the history lesson of Brother Williams. Something that I've been waiting for all my life. Now, okay, so, ma'am, my dad, like my father sees, hold on, I'll turn that down. Oh boy. Dad's mother is a Kilpatrick. She's from New York and the Islands.
Orkney.
Right on. So, she's Scottish.
Yeah.
So I got Scottish and I got Irish in me.
You got violence.
Oh Jesus! I said, Mom, I got Irish and Scottish in me. Mom said, no, you got violence in you. Oh Jesus, Mom, come on, Mom. Okay, now, I want to ask you a few questions. Who is Mary Hennessy?
My grandmother. My great-grandmother.
Your great grandmother. So, Nan Welch.
That's her mother.
So your mother's Nan Welch, and then your mother's Nan Welch.
She was a Hennessy.
Nan Welch was a Hennessy.
Right.
Okay, and then Mary Hennessy, that's Nan's mother. So that's your great grandmother.
Right.
Right. Now, who's John Hennessy?
That's my great-grandfather.
So, John Hennessy
Is Mary Hennessy's husband.
Mary Hennessy and John Hennessy, they were married. That was Mom's mother and father.
Yeah.
So John Hennessy from Shea Heights is Nan's father.
Right.
So John Hennessy and Mary Hennessy, that makes them my great. Because they're your grandmother,
Yes.
so they're my great grandmother. So
He was the head down Victoria Park, Dad was. He used to watch Victoria Park.
who used to watch Victoria Park?
Dad.
Poppy Welch.
Nan. And so Pop Hennessy.
Oh, Poppy Hennessy. Okay. So John Hennessy and Mary Hennessy, they're my great grandmother and grandfather. So that's perfect. So we got that out of the way. Now, they got a big family, Mom, didn't they?
Oh, they never stopped.
What? They never stopped. Okay. And what about who is, Ma'am? So we got Nan and Pop, But who is Patrick Malee and Margaret Malee?
That's Uncle Jack.
Uncle-
That's Dad's, my grandfather's brother and sister.
So your grandfather, that's Poppy's father,
Yeah.
was...
Nan was a Malee.
On whose side? Because she's a Hennessy from...
Yeah, well, she married Dad.
Oh, she married Dad.
Cause he,
Oh,
Dad.
Dad.
Hennessy.
Poppy
she
Welch.
was a Hennessy.
Yes.
A Malee. But then she was a Hennessy after she married Dad.
Oh, so she was... So, Mrs. Hennessy, she was a Malee.
Yes.
Oh, that's how we got the family tree with the Malees.
Right.
So Patrick Malee and Margaret Malee,
Because Uncle Jack
Uncle Jack.
and Nan
Yeah.
were brother and sister.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's an amazing story. That's an amazing story. John Hennessy, Mary Hennessy, the Malees. We're
We're all
learning...
related.
What?
We're all related.
And what about first up on Shea Heights? So where did we first live on Shea Heights?
In my grandmother's back place.
In your grandmother's at the back of your nan's?
Back of the house.
Back of the house. So where was that at on Shea Heights?
On the bottom of Shea Heights.
Right on the back.
Bottom, right on the bottom.
Right.
There was tailors and guesses and
The Taylors, the Guesses, and
Sadie Sawyers and all them.
Sadie
And
Sawyers.
Nan
and Nan
and Mal.
and Mal
Val.
and Val.
Cavell.
Cavell, yeah,
That's
okay.
a Hennessy.
Oh, that's a Hennessy too, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because they all lived in the
Now, what about in by Goey Wells and the Bakers and that house up on the bend?
Snoo Baker.
No, not Snoo Baker. Were you
Uh,
in with Mrs. Vinicum and Louise Vinicum and all of them?
Abbott's.
The Abbotts.
Yeah, Kitty Abbott.
Kitty
no,
Abbott.
Fred Abbott. no.
Fred Abbott, yeah.
And Snoo Baker.
Snoo Baker.
Yeah.
And what about like growing up on Shea Heights? Did we eat a lot of wild stuff?
Always did and still at it.
Yeah. What about like Gord Pike and Dad and Jim Abbott and that?
Yeah, well, that wasn't in that way. We then went to
Wow.
out to the bay and
Down Freshwater Bay.
Down Freshwater Bay, right?
Yeah. When did Shea Heights start first having like what was Shea Heights like? Did you have paved driveways and stuff?
No rocks,
All rocks.
clay. Yeah.
Clay.
But I loved every rock on it.
What about Mrs. Learning?
Oh, she livered all the baby. She used to watch her coming,
Yeah.
and she had a little black bag, and there was a great big rock in front of her place, and she said, "Dead babies were in there." But when we see the bag, she had got a baby because she go to a house, the baby was there. I'll never forget one day she come up past our place to go up to Mrs. Druggins's, and me and
Ben Druggins.
Bean,
Yeah.
we jumped behind the stove,
Yeah.
and I see the bed, and there was two big ropes coming down it,
Yeah.
and we didn't know what was going on then. And then we heard, hello, and then there was the baby.
Yeah.
And Mr. Druggins caught us. Well, Mike, we must have ran for hours.
Yeah.
Because we were going to get it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
He did get us. And that was Harold that got born. And he called it after Dad.
So that
Harold
was
Druggins.
Harold Druggins.
Was called after Dad when he was born.
So Harold Druggins from Shea Heights is
Yeah.
called after Poppy Welch.
Yep.
So were you close to Harold Druggins and all them?
I loved them, yes. They were family.
Harold, yeah. Harold Druggins, wasn't he, ma'am?
Oh, yes. Good man.
Good man.
Yeah.
And back in the day, what about Dad's brothers and everything? How did you first meet Dad?
Oh, Jesus.
How did you
Better
first...
bring me back that far?
No, but how did you first meet Dad, Cease Williams? Where was Cease Williams from?
Casey Street.
Dad was from Casey Street.
Yeah. He was walking a girl home.
Dad was walking a girl
I
home.
was down to my grandmother's and I walked up with him.
Yeah.
And we got as far as the bridge. We were talking away.
Yeah.
It was just like a shortcut. We call it the shortcut.
The
And we
shortcut.
jump over a little bridge.
Yeah.
And we walk up that way, right? So when I went over the bridge, he came behind me.
Oh, Dad followed you.
Yeah. And I looked at him. I said, where do you think you're going? He said, I'm going home with you. I said, is that right? Oh, well, I said, come on. So when we went and kept on going anyway. Geez, he ended up with him for 61 years.
How old was Dad when you first met him on Casey Street?
17.
He was 17. When Dad was Dad allowed up on Shea Heights to be with you?
No.
What would he do? What would he do?
Well, he got into it after a while.
What would he do to Dad if Dad was from Casey Street walking up on Shea Heights?
Well, when he'd get up, he was driving one night. They drop him and pull him right in the beaver pan. And that's what he threw him at.
They beat him up, Ma'am, threw him in beaver pan.
His-
See,
pan.
even back in the day, you weren't even allowed on Shea Heights. My dad, they beat him up and threw him in beaver pan.
Casey Street and Cabot Tower down there.
Down Cabot Street.
Oh,
and-
yeah. All them places.
Cabot Street,
They'd be always into it.
Casey Street,
Yeah, and Shea Heights.
and Shea Heights. Casey Street, Shea always fighting, ma'am.
Yes.
So if Dad...
Pan.
Monday pan? Monday pan. What about if Dad tried to come up and get a date off you? The guys that beat him up from the hill.
Oh, he got used to it after a while. They let him alone, right?
Would Dad fight back?
Oh, yeah.
Dad would fight back?
Yeah.
Tough, wasn't he, ma'am?
But he made it out all right. He got along with him then.
He got along with everybody.
Yeah.
And who's his best friends on Shea Heights?
Jack McGrath.
Jack McGrath?
Yeah.
Dad's best friend?
And poor old Jabberjaws.
Who's Jabberjaws?
Fred.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, boy, you know what? Bet Ivy and Fred Ivy done a lot for me on Shea Heights.
Good people.
All right?
Yeah.
Who's there? And then who's this, ma'am? Thomas Walsh. And Thomas Malee and Sarah Malee. How did they get in there? Harold Walsh, Kathleen, Gord Hutchings. Where is the Hutchingses from? The Bellallen, isn't it?
Well,
All the Hutchingses are from Bellallen.
yeah.
Did Gord Pike and Dad ever go down Freshwater Bay and bring up...
Oh, Jesus, yes.
didn't they?
Yes. And poor Albert King.
Albert King, God bless his soul. Ma'am, can you remember the night Florence King beat me up?
Yes.
Ah?
Give him more. Proper thing.
What about Marg King, ma'am?
Oh, she's something else.
Ah?
She's a wonderful person.
Beautiful lady.
You got that right.
What about Joan Clark? Miss her?
We got good times.
You got good memories with her, don't you, ma'am?
Yeah.
And back in the day, ma'am...
Nola.
Nola Taylor? Yeah. What about back in the day, ma'am, Shea Heights? What was it like? Was it all dirt and was it any horses and did they have cars flying around?
Yeah, but there were more horses back
More
then.
horses back in the day?
Yeah.
Would you shear and everything?
Hmm.
Would you shear? What do you think about all the pills and everything, ma'am?
It's ridiculous. And it's the doctors are to blame.
Watch it is. Ma'am, who's to blame for all the pills, ma'am?
The doctors, and they're making money off of the poor people, the sick people.
The doctors are making it, ain't they, ma'am?
Yeah.
Sad. Ma'am, did you ever see me coming home beat up, ma'am?
No, shut up.
Wow, ma'am, she said she's after seeing me come home shot up. But
That was
that's...
your own fault.
That was my own fault. I don't blame you for that, mother, do I?
No.
All right?
Take me off of that camera.
You're off it. Yeah. Yeah. What about Fred Wells, ma'am, and Goey Wells?
That's our TV man.
Would he fix all the TVs?
And the came the tube was gone. He searched the hill till he found one.
And-
I might be used out.
Fred Wells would do, wouldn't he, ma'am?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Good people.
What about Beanie Squires?
Oh, his poor
Old Pat.
Yeah,
Pat was a good man, wasn't he, ma'am?
you got that right. And
Ah.
Joan,
Yeah, yeah.
and Paddy,
Yeah.
and Mama. He hears that. Mama.
Mama.
He goes cracking like that.
Yeah. Barb Earls, Jean Pike, Ruby Han.
Yeah.
All good people, ma'am, innit?
Yes, buddy. You can't beat him. You never find him like that today.
How come you won't find it like that
And
today?
Mrs. Pike.
Mrs. Pike. Old
Yeah, but
Mrs.
I
Pike.
went
Oh, ma'am, old Miss Pike, eh?
Yeah,
Ah? She was the saint of the hill, wasn't she, ma'am?
yeah. I'll never forget, Jean came up one night, we were going to bingo, and we didn't have enough. So Jean said, I got a load of, no, Mother did. So I got a load of pennies. Gina took a supermarket bag, put all the pennies in it, and brought it down.
Go away.
80th Street, bingo. He had to count all that.
You went to bingo with the pennies?
Yep. Sure. What do you think we're going to go with?
Wow, imagine going to with pennies back in the day.
Boy, Wells with us that night.
Goey Wells, Ma'am.
Miss Pike.
Old Mrs. Pike went down to the old Star Hall bingo with bags of pennies. Go away, Ma'am.
Jean had them.
Wow. How much bingo did you ever do with Mrs. Pike, Ma'am?
Oh, many's a nights. Many.
Bingo. No. How come do you think Shea hides like there's no more bingo? It's all community. There's nothing there, is it, boy?
No. It's gone. Gone, boys. She's gone.
Gone. It's not the parents' fault and the children, is it, ma'am?
No, the army of God took the good people out.
Yeah. God bless, eh?
There were good days. No matter what you had, they shared. Nobody was with
What
them.
about the grandfather, Mr. Whitten and Mrs. Whitten? Remember you were saying the other night there, Goey Wells and
Oh, that's Go's mother and
Go's
father.
mother and
They
father.
were good, boy.
They were good people, weren't you, ma'am?
Yeah.
You loved them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was working with the Liberals, see?
Working with the Liberals.
But they were PCs, and they thought I didn't know it.
So.
So we used to send a car up for them. I'd go up with them to pick them up, right? I know they were laughing inside.
Yeah.
Oh, she thinks she got a vote, right? But I'd pick them up. Here they were Liberal all the time.
Oh. Yeah.
But they were good.
The Whitten, weren't they, ma'am?
Oh, yeah, Miss Whitten.
Mrs. Whitten, ma'am? Sweetheart, isn't she?
Yeah. And Mr. Whitten used to come down to me and come down over the back of the school.
Mr. Whitten would come down the back of the school?
Yeah, to come around to go to bingo.
Go to bingo.
Yeah.
He'd walk down up from the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good people, eh, ma'am, by back in the day.
You couldn't find them.
You couldn't find them like it no more, will you, ma'am?
No, never.
Never, eh?
No.
Wow. Wow.
Snow.
Who?
Ernie Snow.
Oh, Ernie.
Billy Parrell.
Ernie Snow, Bill Parrell,
Mame Sires.
Mamie Sayers,
Mrs. Kennedy.
Mrs. Kennedy.
Good people.
What about Plum Williams, ma'am?
Oh, I got a picture of Plum. Me and him home to bed, and Dad's in the middle.
Hey, I gotta let everybody know now that my dad is dead. Plum Williams, Mom had a crush on Plum Williams.
Oh, we were good friends.
They were good friends.
And Margie.
And Margie, eh, ma'am? Margie was the best, eh, ma'am? Your friend, eh?
Game of cards.
Game of cards.
We used to go to Plum's playing cards. And Miss Struckman's had run out of the money, see the bet if she used to
Who's
go
Miss?
first.
What's Miss Juggins? Miss Win
Win.
Juggins, yeah.
And I see they up the bets, and she winked at Jack, right? So Jack would go, let out, he was going to go to the bathroom. Jack would slip the money down in the back of the toilet, and Win and Gwyn take it out. And yours, right? Jack would give her the money, and she keep betting right.
They'd be cheating.
Yes!
Mrs. Juggins would be cheating at the cards.
One night,
Oh!
she thought she had a fight. Or when odds wasn't good. She was betting and betting. And Jack said to her, "That's not a spade. That's a club win." She shut your mouth and mind your own business.
Winnie. Oh, they were cheating, Mrs. Juggins. You were cheating at the cards back in the day, hiding the money underneath the toilet.
I used to crack up at him.
Oh boy, yeah, no, oh boy, eh? Yeah. Poor old Jim Abbott, ma'am.
Oh, Ma.
Oh, my Abbott. Yeah, my Abbott.
Wheezy.
Wheezy, yeah, God bless him.
Sylvia Lawrence.
Sylvia Lawrence.
Yeah.
Mrs. Hartree.
Yeah.
A lot of people, boy.
Mary Norman.
Mary Norman.
All good people, boy.
What about what?
Cyril Norman.
Oh, she loves Cyril Norman. If you're listening, you better leave alone my mother, because my mother said you're her favorite. Not Cyril Norman. My mother loves you, buddy.
Make the day crumbles, honey. You can bake.
Sir Norman, my mother said you can make the best date crumbles on Shea Heights.
Sir, we can bake.
Mrs. Wanamaker, ma'am.
Dot.
Pauline.
God. Alan.
Oh.
Yes, Alan.
Wow.
Empower. Yeah. Jordans.
All the Jordans.
Chrissy Moutry.
Chrissy Moutry, Jack Moutry.
Yeah.
What about Ann Jordan, ma'am?
Oh, I'm going the other side now. Poor Anne, she's gone now.
Best say, ma'am. What about old Mrs. Jordan?
She's gone.
Good woman, ma'am. That was Nan's best friend, ma'am, wouldn't he?
Oh, you got that right.
Ah?
Yeah.
Who was the toughest woman on the hill, do you think? Caddy or Miss Baker?
That never fought with nobody.
No, but who's the toughest woman on the hill? Aunt Caddy or Mrs. Baker?
Oh, poor Snow.
Yes, no.
I wouldn't run a chance, huh?
Mom said either Aunt Caddy or Snoo Baker is the toughest women ever come off of Shea Heights.
I wonder what's poor Bon Hannah.
Or what about Nola Taylor? Nola Taylor?
Well,
Nah.
slouch either.
Mom changed her mind. Mom said Nola Taylor could be up there too.
Well, I see her, Chels and Sailor White.
Go away,
And
Mom.
that's what she did. They were fighting with
Where
terrorists
at?
down in a club down on George Street. And she heard him. She flicked the tables back and went down. Come on, she said, you want someone to tackle? Tackle me. Nola.
Mom told me that Nola Jordan went after Sailor White down.
And Johnny.
And Johnny White. Nola Jordan back in the day went after Sailor White and Johnny White.
She's afraid of no one.
Mom said she's not afraid of nobody.
You got that right.
That was Gary Williams had the faster home on Shea Heights, Michelle. Ma'am, what about do you think Nan Jordan and Nan Welch had a bottle of rum together?
I'm not even going there.
Would Nan Jordan and Nan Welch drink?
Yeah. And then if Winnie had something. Right.
Go on.
If Winnie had something, she put a bunch of flowers in the vase on our window.
Yeah.
And Mom Mom was going with her coat on.
Why, for Miss Jordan's?
Yeah, she'd go down there then. Then if Mom had it, Mom put the flowers in her window.
Was Poppy the police officer then?
Yes, that didn't mean nothing to them.
And would they still drink and Poppy wouldn't care?
No. No sense in them.
Would Mrs. Jordan, ma'am, Nan and Miss Jordan tear the head off you, would you, ma'am? But back in the day, you'd respect the elderly, wouldn't you, ma'am?
Yeah.
Not like today, is it?
No, and you knew better too. And Kate Droggett.
Mom said Kate Droggett.
She tear the head off you.
Mom said Kate Droggett would tear the head off you.
Yeah.
And what would you do growing up? What, like...
We never did back answer anyone.
Would you back answer or sass anybody?
No.
Never sass nobody?
Never.
Would you go around sniffing pills and everything?
No.
Huh?
No.
No. Different times
Me
now.
too.
What about, yeah. When did Shea Heights start building up? People started coming up, do you think?
Oh, jeez, I can't think of that.
Dad was a Protestant.
Church of England.
Dad was Church of England, and you're a Catholic.
Yeah.
Did Dad have to change over religion to get you
He
married?
didn't have to.
No.
He did after.
He didn't have to, but he done it. Yeah. Yeah, there it is, boy. There's my mom anyway. She wanted to just let you know. I don't know if I can answer all these comments and questions, and, it was just a little bit about Shea Heights. What about Mary Moore, ma'am?
She passed on now.
She passed on, Mom said. Mom says she's passed on. Yeah, Lionel White, Ma'am, Mary Moore.
He's gone.
And Mr. White. Oh, yeah, Lonnie. Yeah, she's here for you, Lonnie, buddy. All right?
You can't meet good people. You
Ma'am-
never find them, never.
Mom said you'll never find another one like your mother, Lionel. Poor Mary, Ma'am, wouldn't she? What a beautiful woman, Ma'am, eh?
Good person.
Mom said, Lonnie, she's a beautiful person. What about Jack Mooney, ma'am?
Who?
Jack Mooney.
Who the hell is Jack Mooney?
Who's Jack Mooney, Gail? Or Jack Mootry?
Oh, Uncle Jack. He ain't Chrissy.
Oh, Chrissy. Yeah, ma'am said, oh, yeah. Who are they, ma'am?
They're the Mootry's, Mag Mootry's parents.
They're Mark Mootry's parents. And what about Pud Snow, ma'am?
Poor Pud.
Yeah.
That's Nell Snow. Ernie. Stella.
Ma'am's there, Pud Snow, Ernie Snow, Stella. Shea Heights, man. We all love each other up there, you know.
Billy Pearl.
Billy Pearl.
Poor man.
Poor Mary White. Ma'am's saying everybody hello. It could be the last video you'll ever see of my mother.
Mary Reddy.
Mary Reddy.
Love them all.
She loves all of ye.
Mary Howell.
Mary Howell. Bill Howell.
Yeah. All of them.
Oh, ma'am, Mrs. Yetman is still on the go.
On to go, Mary, buddy.
Ma'am said, God bless Mrs. Yetman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joan Welch.
Joan Welch. Poor Francis just passed away poor Francis passed away.
Yeah.
Tom Hennessy and old Tom, ma'am.
And Mal.
Old Mal.
John.
Mal.
Peter St. John.
Peter St. John.
Dave Reddy.
Dave Reddy.
Yeah. Tom Moore.
Tom Moore.
Yeah. All of them.
Bet and Fred Ivy. Thank you, Tammy. Kevin Jordan and them, ma'am. God bless them. We'll never forget Shea Heights. Ma'am will never forget ye.
No.
Say I love Shea Heights, mother.
I love everyone on Shea Heights.
She loves everybody on Shea Heights, and happy Mother's Day to everybody. What about Walter Norman? Huh? Walter Norman, you jerk.
Don't you dare say it to him.
Mama, I'm beating up Walter Norman, ma'am.
Poor Natty.
Natty Hutchings.
Yeah. Peter Jordan.
Peter Jordan. But ma'am, how come when I said Walter Norman, you got all lit up?
He just lights me up.
Walter Norman lights up my ma'am. Ma'am, what about Jack Denine and Helen Denine?
Yeah.
Ma'am, God bless you, you're looking good. Ma'am, what about the Delaney's?
Lizzie and all them. Patsy.
Lizzie and Patsy.
I don't know, was C.
Jack.
Swarford still in the hospital?
What about C. Swarford? Ma'am wants to know.
Is he still in?
Ma'am wants to know, what about C. Swarford? What about Mary Norman?
I just said Mary.
Yeah. God love her, God love ye. But Ma'am Goey Wells and Mrs. Pike.
They're the devils themselves.
Oh, Goey Wells, Ma'am said you're the devil.
She ain't going to change.
You and her two ye buttes together.
She's always there for everybody. Yeah.
Ma'am, young Gary Hennessy. Oh, ma'am, what about...
Oh, yeah.
Hold on now, everybody. Ma'am, what about young Gary Hennessy, ma'am?
I love him to pieces.
He's your favourite?
Loves him.
Gary Hennessy? Ma'am got a crush on you now.
I loves you, Gary, my darling.
He's out working.
Good.
He's up here in Toronto working, ma'am.
Really?
He's up here working, doing good every day, going to work. Gary's up here, my son, making a fortune, doing good.
Oh.
No trouble.
Well, you were never in trouble, my darling. You had your grandmother beside you.
Ma'am, Darlene Pike said you went in her when you had her baby. Ma'am, Jean was too scared.
She wouldn't go with none of them.
Jean Pike wouldn't go in there.
No, she could phone me, they're ready now, and then I had to get up and go. Yeah.
Jean Pike.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you went in, Darlene.
Darlene, we had a whole lot of them.
Yeah. What about Freddie Warford, ma'am?
Oh.
What about Ray and Shirley Clark? Poor Ray Clark has passed on, ma'am. Ray passed on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. She loves your mum, Glenda. Loves your father, she said.
Poor Ray, he was having a hard time for a while.
Man, what about Jim Fowler from the hill? Hold on. What about... Ma'am?
He got the printed of pennies in his...
What about Jim Fowler from Shea Heights?
Oh, dollar bottle.
Dollar bottle? Pink.
Open up the little window. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Ma'am said he's the pinky man, the rum man.
Yeah. He was good though.
Cyril, Ma'am wants to know, can you bake her something? Oh boy, yeah. Ma'am, you were Mary Brady, Nola Jordan, and like you were all together.
Yes. We always looked after one another.
Ah, look.
I had no brothers, but I had Jack Jordan, Bill Jordan, all the Jordans.
So,
They were my brothers.
oh, so Ma'am said she never had no brothers. See, so Bill Jordan and Jack Jordan,
They were all my
Tommy
brothers.
Jordan, they're all your brothers.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I was having Margie, Tommy used to come up and take me to the hospital, see? So he came for me 3 times. The 4th time he came, this is the last time I'm taking you. You either have her now, I don't go to the next.
So you were he was after taking it to the
3 times. The 4th time, he said I had to have her.
That's Mr. Jordan, Tommy.
Jordan's father.
Yeah.
Tommy and Mary Dan.
Yeah, Mary Dan, that's Mr. Yeah. And who were you having then?
Margie.
Oh, you were having Margie.
Yeah.
So you and Tommy Jordan and Jordan, you were all really close.
Always my friend.
Shea Heights was always...
Yeah.
And if one child never had something, they all shared, didn't they?
We share with one another.
Yeah, yeah.
If you got a pot of soup on and what didn't go in the house, it went anywhere, everywhere.
Yeah, they're not sharing like...
Me and Joan Clark, me and Joan were always together, see? This night, Bill Kate used to come up from down where Dad lived.
Bill who?
Bill Clark.
Bill Clark.
Mercy on him.
Yeah.
So, Clifford Earls. Bill was up to Mrs. Yetman's. So Clifford Earls come up looking for Bill. And he's a black man.
Uh-oh.
So Mrs. Yetman, I can see her now. Oh my God! He said, oh my God! Now she got a black man coming. But he was coming looking for Bill.
Oh, gee, she
thought that...
she thought she was bringing a black man home.
Coming for Joe.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, the laughing Mike.
Oh, Mrs. Clark, we got you, Joan Clark.
Joan do some laughing at that poor Bill.
Yeah. What about the time Dad got in a fight up to the dance with the Yankees? Ma'am, with Ann Jordan, ma'am, me and Roy Jordan always fighting with me, ma'am. Ann would be always, you and Ann would be always with me and Roy, wouldn't we, ma'am?
Yes.
Me and Roy always together, wouldn't we?
Yeah. I used to talk to Greg. Ann wouldn't like poor Greg.
Great.
And he had the rope on his waist and tied onto the, you know, up by the apartments, the little fence.
Yeah, Greg Jordan, yeah.
Tied on.
Yeah.
And Greg would be out there all day long. With a little dinky. Up and down in the sand. Oh, yeah, wouldn't move. And wouldn't let him move.
But me and Roy always gone, wouldn't we, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Greg never went, no.
Greg never went nowhere.
No, he wasn't allowed. He
He
was tied on.
he was tied on.
When he was going, he had to tear the house with him.
Oh, no, ma'am, when Debbie Wells, old Fred Wells got in the fight with the Yankees up to the dance, they're all up there, Debbie was saying. Can you remember? Fred got in the fight with them all. Friday night dance up on the hill.
Well, there's no Yanks left in the front.
No.
Him.
Yeah.
Oh, Debbie's hand, I say.
Huh? Yeah.
Debbie.
Old Ross Carew, poor old quiet Ross.
Oh, Ross, he's a sweet. He's a good person.
She loves you, Ross.
Loves you, my baby.
Poor old Barb Jordan, ma'am, laughing her head off. Oh, boy.
You'd never get them times back.
You'd
Dad.
never get him back, would you?
No. I see Dwayne.
Dwayne Earls. Dwayne Earls. Michelle Earls, I was showing Mama all your pictures. I was showing Mama all your pictures, Michelle Earls. And Mom was really loving all your pictures, and she seen the picture of Dwayne. And she was in such a joy to see Dwayne.
He's beautiful. Always was.
She said, thank you for letting her see Dwayne. All right. That's just the old memories of Shea Heights.
You never get him back.
Poor little Shelley Snow, ma'am. Poor little Shelley, boy. She's, God bless her. Thank you, Shelley. Yeah, poor Snow, ma'am. What about Pud, boy? God bless him, hey. Good man, eh, ma'am?
Yeah, they all are.
They all are back in the day. This is just something we wanted to share. We just wanted to let everybody know, there's my mom. My mom is okay, thanks to my sister Regina. My sister Regina, we thank her. Hey, ma'am.
You got that right.
All right. So there you go. That's Happy Mother's Day. All right.
I love ye all. You're
All right.
always in my mind.
Nan Ford looked after who? Rick McKay. Nan Ford. Who's Nan Ford?
Lizzie Ford.
Oh, Lizzie Ford.
That's Francis's mum.
Oh, that's Aunt Frances.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Aunt Frances's mom.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. She lived up on Road 18.
She lived up on Road 18.
Up at the dead end. Jack Jordan lived up there.
Jack Jordan.
Yeah.
Debbie Wells, ma'am, tell her you're the greatest. Yeah. And then you started meeting Uncle Dave, Uncle John, Uncle Wally.
Yeah.
All that crowd. It'll be all in history. Thank you, Shelley. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Jody Evi, ma'am.
Oh, Suckerbuck.
Oh, Suckerbuck Jody. She loves you, Jody. Oh, Denise, ma'am. Happy? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Cyril Norman, ma'am. Bang.
Oh, there's me buddy.
Cyril Norman, thank you, Cyril. You'll probably never see my mum.
I'm going back and shake and bake.
Mum said she's going to go back in a shake and bake. So everybody,
I love you.
She
Happy Mother's Day to ye all.
she loves ye. Happy Mother's Day. Craig Simons, ma'am. Happy, yeah, everybody.
Loves you, Joan.
Ma'am said, loves you, Joan Clark. God bless. How about Teresa Royale, ma'am? Georgina Clark, happy Mother's Day. So we got lots of messages here to go through. My mom just wanted to say hi to everybody. Happy Mother's Day, ma'am. I've never seen her so happy. Tell her I'll see her on June the 6th. Darlene Pike is coming up, ma'am.
Oh, Jesus, I'm going to Newfoundland.
She can't wait, Darlene.
I tell her I'm going
Patty
to
Harley, hello. Michelle Wells, Mrs. Wells from The Circle. Patty Harley, what about Mr. Harley, Leo Harley, ma'am?
You said he's passed on.
He's passed on.
I'm not even going there.
God bless. Mama so. Mom loves Ali.
I love Leo. He was a good man.
Leo Harley, fantastic man. Are we forgetting anybody?
Bud Mercer.
Bun Mercer. Mom wants a shout out to Bun Mercer. Please get the word to Bun Mercer to make sure Mom says hi.
Happy Mother's Day, Bun.
Happy Mother's Day to Bun Mercer.
Gina, Kim, Kelly.
Kim, Kelly, Debbie, Georgina.
I think there's all.
Mom said happy Mother's Day to Kim and Kelly, Debbie, Gina, Leo Hurley.
Maggie, Leo.
No, Mom, Leo Hurley's still alive.
You told me he passed
Oh,
on.
jeez, I told Mom he passed on. No, he's still alive. Jesus, he's still alive.
Oh, Jesus, Leo, boy. Tell all them down there to smarten up.
Alice Norman from the Hill. Poor
Alice
Alice.
gone.
Alice has passed on. Bill Jordan's passed on.
Yeah, poor Bill.
Yeah, they're
I
all
would have
passed
seen him
on.
before I came up.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Barb Moore, Ma'am.
Huh?
Barb Moore.
Oh, happy Mother's Day, Bob.
Happy Mother's Day, Barb. God bless you. Yeah. So everybody, I just want to let you know, there's my mom. Thank you for everybody for sharing. Everybody respect their mothers. Everybody take care of each other. Give me a kiss for Mother's Day, Mum. Everybody, love your mother. Take the chance that you got.
She mightn't be there next year.
She might not be there next year, Mum said. Peace out, love everybody, and take care of yourself.